All right, peace to the family, Soul Conscious TV. All right, so yesterday, not this morning, we was talking about uh this being the 7-6 matchup. The Warriors and the Lakers. All right, and that 76 is gonna prove to be important. All right, it's big skull and bones number. All right, the day that the Georgia Guidestones blew up was July 6th. All right, George Bush birthday. So let's keep it pushing. Now we talked about Steph. All right, and how he was giving the precursor to the Queen dying. Okay, but now, guess what? After the Queen dies, her son gets to take over, and they call that the coronation of King Charles. This is gonna happen in 2 days, which is May 6th. That'll be 5-6. Like I said, that 56 has been a big number. Now the king is gonna be crowned on May 6th. 5-6.
Absolutely brought the country together.
I'm trying this down. So yeah, they had this little 30-minute presentation about the king getting his crown on May 6th. And so we know that the other king, the black king, and this plays right into the white pope, the black pope. They're gonna have one of each because this world is about duality. All right. So yeah, this is why you see LeBron at the Super Bowl.
The Chiefs won the Super Bowl. DeMar Hamlin was seen, and LeBron James got booed. LeBron was at the Super Bowl with his wife Savannah, and he appeared on the teleprompter. While the cameras were on him, LeBron did what LeBron always does. He crowned himself king.
He crowned himself king at the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 57. All right. He he has some connections to some NFL quarterbacks. We're gonna get to that. All right, but he's gonna crown himself king. Last time he won a title was 2020 when the corona was going around. All right. And the corona is this the light that shines around the sun, all right, making it so that you only see basically the crown. All right. They call this the crown of thorns. All right. And then the moon, when it's in its crescent shape, they call that the crown of horns. All right. So, them were the first crowns. A crown of thorns and a crown of horns were in ancient times that was a crown. All right. So, yeah, LeBron James and Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. It's been a theme for 2 years. Here's Patrick Mahomes at the game. Uh, you know what it is playing with effed up ankle, huh? So he's talking to Patrick Mahomes right here. Go Pat right there at the game. All right, and they're in Texas. They're in Texas. Patrick Mahomes is from Texas. Coach Darvin Ham is from Texas. All right, and we seen the women's national championship, college national championship, played down in Dallas, Texas. All right, and that became the big game. Nobody even talk about the men's game. All right, so yeah, that number 56, man, it's been going around. We seen Jimmy Butler score 56 points, right? And I told you Jimmy Butler name. Look at it. 5 letters and then 6 letters. So 56. If you type out Jesus Christ, it's 5 letters and then 6 letters. This is why in 2020 he lost to LeBron James. LeBron James, if you type out LeBron, it's 66. If you type out LeBron James, it's 66. All right. And if you look at a dude like Kobe Bryant, when he scored them 81 points, he done it on the 600. Oh, his 666 game. All right. So these superstars, even Michael Jordan, he's 6'6" with 6 titles. These superstars, uh, just the symbolism and the representation is of the devil. All right. And then the ones the hard working ones that you just love, you know what I'm saying? They're usually gonna have that Christ energy. All right. So we had this dude right here, Shaquille Barrett. You know what I'm saying? Lost his daughter. Man. It's what his name is Shaquille, right? We got the Lakers. I'm saying I don't want to make a prediction just yet. This is not the prediction video. Still, it's not the prediction video. But yeah, Shaquille Barrett, right, for the Buccaneers, loses his daughter the other day, right? Sad situation. And he wears number 58. I told you number 58. That's that Kobe number. And I got my notes. I got my notes. The number 58 is the GOAT number too. All right, so you type out the GOAT, that's gonna be 58. But right here, you'll see, here go that. You type out Kobe Bryant name, you get 58. When this series first started, I believe LeBron was 15-7 against the Warriors. If it plays out how I think it's gonna play out, or I hope it's gonna play out, because I am a Laker fan. The Warriors win one game, the Lakers win 4. So that'll put this at 16-11. 16-11 is the year that the Bible came out. We know they call LeBron James King James, all right, for King James of the Bible. And he actually won a title. I might got that up here too. Just might got that up here for you. Yeah, I don't. But he actually won a title on King James' birthday, the biblical King James' birthday, who some think is a Moor. Some people think that King James himself is a Moor. Right? They think King James, the guy who rewrote the Bible in 1611, with help, of course, they think he's a Moor, a black guy. Okay, but it hasn't been proven yet. But yeah, I pulled this up just for the Shaquille Barrett connection to Shaq. All right, and Kobe with the number 58. He wears the number 58 on his jersey, right? So let's keep it pushing, man. Shout out to Heather Green. She told me to look up a guy named Ralph Yarl. Ralph Yarl. And his initials, we know the R is the 18th letter, Y is the 25th. So you gotta add that 2 plus 5 up, that's 7. 187. So that'll be 187. All right, 187. This is Patrick Mahomes speaking on that situation, man.
Maybe your thoughts on that case, or just generally some of the gun violence we've seen in schools since the last time we talked to you.
And there was another shooting in Atlanta. There was another shooting in Atlanta. I'm gonna have to pull that up right before we get off here, man.
Yeah, I mean, first off, I just want to say my prayers and support are for Ralph and his recovery. You never want these situations to happen, but especially from the details that I've gotten from it, it seemed like it should have never even happened. It should have been a easy kind of conversation, and then both people go on their ways, and this kid being able to pick up his family members and being with his family right now and not in the hospital. And so my prayers are for him first and his recovery. And then, just hopefully the justice system does right by him and everyone involved. And we're able to not have to have these conversations, and we were able to hold each other accountable for our actions. And so.
All right, so the gun violence has kicked back up. I told you, we're already in political season. We're already gearing up for 2024 and the big election. All right. So a lot of this stuff that you're gonna see going on in the news is gonna be, geared towards mind control for this election coming up. All right. This is gonna be a big election too. So we got that quarterback, that Super Bowl winning quarterback. We just seen him with LeBron in Texas. This was the last time LeBron James scored 56 points. LeBron James scored 56 points against guess who? The Golden State Warriors. All right, this was last year. And who is that right there? The winner of Super Bowl 56. Oh, man, the coincidences just keep piling up. How is that? Yeah. How? Somebody tell me. Somebody help me out. How's all these coincidences keep piling up?
Perkins, let me say this to you. Isn't that? I believe that they travel like that all the time during the season. Stay with me on this number. Since 2018, Anthony Davis, 56 games played, 62 games played, 36 games played, 40 games played. This year, 56 games played. So,
oh man, you can't make this up. 56. It's everywhere. It's everywhere now. So the other day, yesterday, I was saying, okay, this 7-6 matchup. I got to thinking real tough about that. I was okay. July 6th, Georgia Guidestones blow up. I know that is a very important event. They didn't do that for no reason. That was some symbolism right there. Okay. So we also got Sacramento. They're lighting the beam. They're just tearing it up, lighting the beam. Right? That's what they do. Let me show you an image right quick. So I'm gonna go to this article here in a second. Show you this is what they're doing. They're lighting the beam and shooting it up in the atmosphere. All right, so let's get rid of that. As for the beam, it is hard to miss. The lasers emanate 1,000 watts of RGB laser power, which, according to the NBC Sports Bay Area, equates to the brightest full color laser equipment in the world. Is it the brightest? Do y'all think it's the brightest? Because I got something I think might be brighter than that. I got a laser, I think it's in Switzerland somewhere, and I think it might be brighter than that. It's called CERN, the CERN machine, y'all. Maybe people have heard of the CERN machine. Yeah, that's a laser. What are they trying to do with this laser? Well, they said they're trying to recreate the Big Bang. Life, space. I'm like, what the hell does this got to do with basketball? I'm pretty sure y'all asking yourself too. What the hell does this got to do with basketball? Like I said, this is my thing. They're trying to scare us with this AI, which AI is just collecting data. They're collecting data to make the AI as smart as it can be. But the AI cannot get in touch with the source. So, and these Freemasons, they're just like how I want to know about God and like I want to know what God is and stuff like that. They're on the same mission. we're all on the same mission. They're really trying to figure this thing out. All right, so they're thinking we'll just bust open the firmament. Like I said, they tried this before. It's called Operation Fishbowl. Y'all can look this up. And they're trying to bust. They want to. I'm guessing they're going to try it again. All right, and I believe the CERN machine is going to be the tool that they use. All right, but the AI is to replace the source. I think they're going to block this source that I'm talking about, the natural source that's been around for millions and millions of years. Right, this thing that we call God. They want to block that source, and the AI will be the new source. All right, and it's going to have a bunch of misinformation. The AI, I would like to debate AI when it's all up and done, because I don't think it's going to be as intelligent as they saying it is. It's artificial. But if y'all scared to debate it, I mean, it is what it is. But I don't fear AI. I don't think AI is gonna be more intelligent than us. You know what I'm saying? I believe what they're really trying to do is dumb people down so that AI can be the intelligent dominant force on this earth. I think they want to dumb people down so AI can be smarter. Because we know they've been in the process of dumbing people down for, hundreds and hundreds of years. Hundreds and hundreds of years. So I was like, what the NBA got to do with this? I forgot. Space Jam. Oh, who was the enemy? AI, algorithm. There was the symbolism right there. And in the movie, they took LeBron's son. Now, Michael Jordan's career took a plot twist when his father died. LeBron James' career is going to take a plot twist when blah, 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 blah. You fill in the blank. You can fill in the blank on that. All right. So yeah, like I said, they blew that. This is symbolism. I didn't even see that one column was blown out. This represent the four corners of the earth with the dome on top. All right. So boom. 2023 NBA final schedule. League moves up time for tip off. They move up the time. So it usually start late, like around 9:00. They're gonna move it up like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Even if it started at 9:00, they got to talk for 30 minutes anyway. So this is good. I want to get some sleep and I want to watch the games. But yeah, that ain't the reason. Okay. Let me break it down. 2023 NBA final schedule. League moves up tip-off time for the first time in 20 years, right? We know LeBron's in his 20th season. They moved up the time because they know like a team from California is going to be in the in the finals, right? And that's Pacific time. They got it. They just got to. Then they get to. All right. So this is when the finals start. It's on June 1st, which is 6/1. 61 is the 18th prime number. All right. Days left in the year is 213, which is 213. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, because as soon as I seen it, I knew it. 213. He had a group called 213. Him, Warren G, and Nate Dogg. That's how I know 213 is the Los Angeles area code, man. These people are good, yo. These people are slick, man. Very, very slick. But I'm saying, like I said, this is still not a finals prediction video, man. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Stephen Curry, I gotta give it to him. He's a bad motherfucker, man. He scares the shit out of me. That dude scares the shit out of me. Shout out, Heather. Andrew Lester, AL 112. Is that the guy from Space Jam? Who's Andrew Lester? AL 112. I gotta look up the Atlanta thing too. I'm gonna come right back, Heather. Let me pull up this Atlanta. What just happened in Atlanta? Let me pull that up right quick. And then, but let me know what you mean by that. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let's just pull up let's see what's going on, man. Atlanta shooting today. Atlanta mass shooting, latest Midtown attack, victim name, suspect charged, the woman killed in a mass shooting at Atlanta Medical Center. Mass shooting victim identified as CDC worker. That's like, okay, and that's in Atlanta, right? That is in Atlanta. The CDC is like it's not the World Health Organization. I forgot what. Center Disease Control, or something like that. Investigate an active shooter at building in Midtown. Let's pull up a clip right quick. MSN, CBS News. We need something. Let me tell you something, man. Try to avoid CNN and the USA. Try to avoid anybody that's like a big news station, Fox News. Try to avoid them because they will they'll flag your shit. Right. So local news, you could play that out. You could pretty much play that out all day, yeah. So that's the route I go, usually. Okay, so yeah, this is the CDC. Man, I really ain't heard about the CDC since 2020. You know, they was all
Killed
over.
in that shooting was 39-year-old Amy St. Pierre, and she worked for the Centers for Disease
39-year-old Amy St. Pierre.
Control in Atlanta. And late this evening, police were able to capture that fugitive, as you say, after a 911 call led officers to an apartment complex northwest of the city.
Law enforcement have taken the suspect into custody.
After a massive manhunt, authorities in Atlanta announcing the arrest of the man accused of opening fire inside a doctor's office. Investigators chasing down leads and taking the suspect into custody in Cobb County, north of Atlanta.
It was a fairly chaotic scene. We
Fool like he could be my cousin.
were being called to various locations in that area. Technology played a huge role, but technology doesn't do any good without people who are determined to capture an individual that would do something like this.
People living in the area describing what unfolded when they found him.
And like 30 police cars went flying down there.
I mean, they had this guy down on the ground.
Earlier today, during their search, police released these surveillance photos of Dion Patterson, warning that he was armed and dangerous. They say that he shot into the waiting room of the medical facility, killing a 39-year-old woman and injuring 4 other women. Dr. Timothy Simon was in surgery just 1 floor above where all of this was happening.
I heard some policemen outside saying, come out with your hands up or hold your hands up. So then at that point, they made sure that I was not a shooter. And then they brought me out, and then they escorted us all down the stairs.
Police say Patterson tried to carjack a driver in the parking lot and then successfully carjacked a driver a block away. The area locked down for hours before his eventual capture.
He's alive to be able to stand trial, and that shows the professionalism and the great training of all law enforcement in this region.
Patterson served in the Coast Guard and left the service in January of this year. Authorities are not saying what a motive for all of this shooting might have been. Rob?
So yeah, this guy's former military too at that. All right. So he shot Ralph. Yo, okay, Andrew Lester, AL 1112. Okay. Andrew Lester. He shot Ralph. Hold on. I had Ralph up here, didn't I? Pull Ralph right back right quick. Because you see your boy, what's your boy name? Pat Mahomes. You see Pat Mahomes. So where did it, yeah, you said it happened in Kansas City too. 16-year-old. You know, if you spell out 16, that does equal 39. I know that's 84. 84 is Jesuit. He was the 84-year-old man. Okay. Happened on 4/17/2023. Matter of fact, I want this. I do want that. April 17, 2023. All right, yeah, because I'm trying to do these short. I'm trying to keep these short. All right, peace, y'all. That went 20 minutes.